Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What a nail biter, what a thriller it was. The match between New Zealand and South Africa. And you tell me, what should I call the South African teams? People used to call them chokers. What should I call them? Chokers or unlucky? You tell me. You comment in the video and tell me whether they are chokers or they are actually unlucky. Because it was the game should be win by South African team. It was all in their hands. Let me tell you the figures about the match and the most interesting facts about the cricketing match, that was played between South Africa and New Zealand. Today it was the final of the Tri-Nation tournament. You guys would be already know that the tournament was going on between South Africa, New Zealand and Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe was out in the tournament and it was the final between South Africa and New Zealand. So when I was watching the match, only 5 overs were left and it was all in hand in the South African cricket team. But they actually lost it. That's why I asked you, should I call them chokers or unlucky? Let me tell you some interesting facts that I promised to tell you at the start of the video. So when South Africans were batting, they were chasing a target of 181 runs, and the two openers, it was Pretorius and Hendricks. They both were all set. Actually, Pretorius were playing on 51 and Hendrick were playing on 37. They actually got a great partnership, the great opening partnership, and it was looking like the match was in South Africans' favor. It was very easy that South Africa can easily win the match. So when they both got out, then came Van der Dussen. He's the captain of South African team. Alongside him, Herman. Now once again, the two players, Van der Dussen and Herman, was all set, and they just need to play calmly and they need to calm their nerves and play according to the situation. But they actually lost the temperament at that kind of situation. They both lost their wickets by playing lofted shots, one at long on and one at long off. The way they got out, then two new players came to bat. The one actually they actually very surprised me. The two new players of South African cricket team. One player whose name is Pretorius. He is a very strong player. The way he actually played, he played all the shots with his arm power. And let me tell you the strike rate of that player. It was very impressive. I actually got the straights of Pretorius. He only played 7 T20 internationals, but with a strike rate of 174 point something. It was almost 175. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was magnificent. You compare him with other players of international cricket and you will definitely say, wow, Pretorius, look at the strike rate of that player. The other player was George Linda. His strike rate was 146. I mean, I was looking at the team of Pakistan. They are not preparing themselves for the cricketing World Cup that is due in the next year, 2026. But the other teams, they are very set. They are preparing for the World Cup already. The one player was Pretorius, the other was George Linda. They were playing like a blinder. I mean, they only need to score 8 runs and 8 balls were left. But then Pretorius, who actually lost his all-important wicket. And then in the next over, in the last over, when they needed 7 runs of 5 balls, then George Linda thrown his wicket. So that's how they lost the trot. They lost the grip on the match, and that's how it actually went in the favor of New Zealand. Jacob Duffy, he was bowling magnificently, and how can I forget the name of the bowler, Matt Henry. He is the world-class bowler, you already know. You all will definitely praise him because he was bowling the last over, and to actually defend only 7 runs in the last over, it was very difficult for him. But the way he bowled really superbly. So my friends and my followers, it was the story of that match. I'm definitely sure that you had definitely watched that match. If you haven't watched that match yet, I would suggest go and watch that match because it was really a nail biter. It was a thriller. So I'm hopeful that you actually enjoyed the video. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I will definitely come back with another interesting video. Till then, bye bye, Allah Hafiz.